to a preview of week 3. First game I want to highlight this week is Kyle versus Amad and Shields. Kyle improved backs for sure. Gordon has a tough matchup though, and the Vikings with Kirk Cousins and Dalvin Cook now. I mean they're gonna have a good game versus the Bills. That's for sure. Bills defense sucks, so watch for them to go out. Amad and Shields, David Johnson needs to start performing for you boys. I mean, last week kind of was a dud versus the Rams. You just got to show out. But you got Tyreek and James Conner right now. They're both showing out. So I think it's going to be a pretty good matchup. But I'm going to have to give it to my boy Kyle. I think he has the better matchups, especially with Dalvin Cook. Watch out for him this week. Next matchup I want to highlight is 0-2 squad versus 0-2 squad and Bass versus Peters. Bass, bro, your backs, they need to perform, but I don't know how much. I don't know how much you're gonna get out of Marshawn and Peyton Barber. But hey, you got some good wide receivers. They need to perform. AB is gonna perform against the Buccaneers, and Ty is gonna show out this week. I feel like Luck and Jackson just need to continue what they've been doing, especially Jackson. I think he has a very favorable matchup versus Steelers. Watch for him to get probably 2 75-yard touchdowns. I'm calling it 2 75-yard touchdowns this week. Pete, starting Wentz, that's big for you, getting him back. Gronk needs to have a big game for you to win this one, I think. And you acquired my boy Jarvis Landry. That's pretty big. That bolsters your squad a little bit. I'm going to have to give this one to Pete just because I like his squad. Got more reliable players than Bass. I mean, running back's just going to kill. Next matchup I want to highlight is Schaefer versus me. Schaefer, I really don't think Gio Bernard is going to go off like points projections say he's going to, especially against Carolina. They got a solid squad down there. Their defense pretty good. Wide receivers, though, Julio and AJ. I mean, Julio, I got Matt Ryan, so it's gonna be a big game. Playing New Orleans, gonna be a big game for sure. Phillip Rivers needs to go off. If he goes off, I think it's gonna be a close one. For me, definitely improved my backs. Got rid of Montgomery. Got James White. Brady, that's connection right there. It's really solid squad. Really solid squad all around now. Of course, I'm going to have to take myself in this matchup. Don't hate. Next matchup is Kennedy versus Otto. Kennedy, like I said before, Mahomes and Kamara, that's a nasty duo right there right now. But McCoy, that's iffy. That's iffy right there. I don't know about McCoy if he's going to be playing and how much he's going to produce if he does play. Otto, bro, got a solid squad all around, for real. You're going to put up points every week. I mean, Thielen, Gurley, Cooper, like, they're all staples in their offense, so they're always going to get the ball. And those are 3 big areas, and especially in fantasy. So, definitely got to give the dub to Otto on this one. Watch out for high score of the week. Next matchup is a sneaky matchup right here. Fletcher versus Montenero. I think if Cam goes off for Fletch this week, if he repeats last week, I think you'll have the dub this week for sure. Hopkins, if he goes off, he has a good matchup. Montenero, Russ, Zeke, and Ertz, I mean, no lie, those are your biggest performers, and they need to ball out for you to even really realistically have a chance in this one. I mean, and you got to start a kicker too. Next matchup I want to highlight is Trello and Fort versus Colton. Trello and Fort coming off one of the biggest upsets in recent memory in our league. Has a pretty solid squad, I'm not going to lie. Those boys got Jimmy G, Diggs, and Schuster both going off right now. Solid squad. Keelan Cole needs to go off like he did last week for you, and Kelsey need to have big games for you for sure. Definitely upgraded. And Dan Bailey, kicker. That's big. That's big right there. But I'm going to have to keep rolling with the Trello Fort train. I mean, another upset in the making right here. I really like Trello and Fort's squad. Not going to lie. Last matchup that I want to highlight, and the final matchup of Week 3, It is Cotvis versus Tambo. Cotvis got a good back in Barkley. I mean, 14 receptions last week. That was huge. Breeze is going off. He's been balling out. But Mixon, that's tough right there that he's out. Tambo, Fournette getting back. That's huge. That's huge for you. Definitely have some favorable matchups in your lineup. But I still got to go with Cotvis on this one. Cotvis is going to pull out the dub on this one. Alright, guys. So I'll have a good week 3. Alright. Signing off.